Hartley live at the podium. 3 field goals, including the game winner as time expired.
All night it was kind of swirling a little bit, even definitely in pregame warm-ups. And actually, I believe throughout the game, it felt like the wind was picking up even more. And I knew it was kind of going to be a little right to left, push on the ball. And I thought I made good contact with it. And then I heard the ball get tipped, and I just looked at it, and the ball was still going. I'm like, just telling myself, go, go, go. And, it wasn't the prettiest looking field goal, but 3 points is 3 points.
What did it do to you if you do anything with the 5-yard penalty just prior to that?
Well, here's my football knowledge. I actually thought it was going to be a 10-second runoff, but then, it was with the timeout call and everything, that wasn't so. And so once I, realized that, hey, we're going to get another shot at this, I was just like, okay, just head down, follow through. And protection up front was great. It's been great all day. And then, the snaps and the holds have been, on point. And so just trying to do my part and put points up on the board.
After the Viking game, your coach said, if this was a year ago, before you'd proven yourself as you had, you would have had 3 kickers in camp to look at the next week. He was in your corner all the way. I wonder what that might have meant to you as you recovered tonight from a tough night against the Vikings.
Absolutely. After a preseason, the way that, we were hitting the ball and to go out in the home opener and go 0 for 2 and all on me, everything else was perfect except my kicking that night. And right before we went out there and kick it, Coach Payton just ran, came up to me, gave me a high five and says, let's go home. And, here we are about to get on the plane.
What have the last 11, 12 days been like for you, Gary?
It's funny because it's actually, I was so eager to get out to practice. I went a day early, even on our off day after the game, and hit, around 35 balls. And then just having a good week in practice is what, I was concentrating on. And I had a good, warm up, and then came out tonight, and we were successful in putting up a couple points up on the board.
You saw the ball go through. What did you think when it left your foot?
It felt really good coming off my foot. I thought, just like the other kicks, especially the one I hit from, over 40 tonight. So it was, and I just saw the ball keep going in the air. I'm like, just go, come on. And then, guys didn't know what to expect. I think the guys on the other, on the Niners were, saying it was no good. Our guys didn't really know what to do. And then the refs put their hands up in the air, and before I know it, the guys are picking me up.
Did you see it get tipped?
No, I didn't actually see it get tipped. I kind of heard it. And then by the time I got my head up on the follow-through, I just saw the ball kind of looking like a wounded duck flying through the post.
Did it help you at all that you kicked 2 field goals in the fourth quarter in that same direction?
It's always helpful regardless if it's a PAT or a field goal just to get the timing and the feel and the tempo down of the game. Because I think it kind of varies, and the atmosphere definitely varies from game to game and kick to kick. And so, yeah, absolutely.
Were the winds swirling at the time you launched it, or was it a nice wind, or how would you describe it?
I knew the ball was going to break a little right to left, and, I know on the one beyond 40 that we hit, it kind of started leaking right towards the end, but it held true. And so I knew I was going to have to let it, come back in a little bit and just try to, strike the ball the way I know how and how I've been doing my whole career.
You have felt the ups and downs as good as anybody in the last 12 days, in addition to what you did in the Super Bowl and playoffs. You've had a rocky 5 games. An interesting 5 games, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one, I guess some people would say perks, and other people would, have their own say about being a kicker. Tonight it worked out, and I just have to tell myself, like last week, you can't be too low when things aren't going, your way. And just like tonight, we're going to have our day off tomorrow. Probably get in there, watch some film, seeing maybe was it me that hit the ball low, or did they get penetration, and see if we can, just keep this ball rolling. We're 2-0, and we're looking forward to being, 3-0 come next week.
How eager were you to have it come down into your shoulders tonight?
Absolutely. If a situation like that falls on it, I want it in my hands, or I guess on my foot, and having the confidence in the coach to, get the ball. And the guys, the offense just did a great job getting the ball down there and setting up, I guess, a shorter field goal.
After you missed those 2 field goals, Garrett, against the Vikings, and you looked at those, did you see anything you'd done wrong that you changed in the interim, or any sort of adjustment you made having missed those 2?
Yeah, absolutely. Put it between the posts. No, I kind of rushed the kicks last time, and both of them were kind of almost a duck, like a duck hook looking ball, and I just really have to concentrate to, I guess, tell myself up and through the ball, and that way I just get good rotation, and the ball flies, straight for me, regardless if it's the windy or not. And playing out in Oklahoma for 4 years, playing in the wind, so this was really nothing new to me.
Had that ball not been tipped tonight, you're pretty convinced it still would have gone through.
Oh, I guess we'll never know.